Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Play It Painted Live. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday evening. And here we go with another one of these. And tonight we're painting some Blackfire crew, but I don't know if you're familiar with the models or not, but we have done some slight conversions to them. And so this is going to be pretty fun, just kind of putting these minis together. Guess I can try to explain what kind of reveal what I've been working on because I haven't been streaming much lately, but the painting has continued. We are taking this Blackfire crew and converting them into a crew I have codenamed Derelict. And so if you are familiar with the Zoolander film, Derelict is the fashion theme for Mugatu's show, and it is based on the lifestyle of the very homeless, as he puts it. And so that's what we're working on tonight, converting that crew into Derelict. And so this is Ratface, but he doesn't have his customary ponytail as he is sculpted. I actually sculpted some hair to give him more of the he's gonna look more like Hansel by the time this is all done. So I'm going in with some pallid bone right now to paint in the Hansel hairstyle here. You know, we're going for a more of an Owen Wilson type look for good old rat face here. So Hansel having the, you know, kind of shoulder length locks that he sports in the movie. I think it's pretty cool. And as far as his outfit is concerned, this is going to be the outfit that Hansel wears at the end of the movie. It is kind of like a red, white, and blue thing with the Taste of My Pain Bitch yo-yo that he has. Right? So there we have it. Hansel with his hair. That's what we have so far. And I'm going to look at, I need to pull up references of the movie, so see if I can find his outfit for the end of the movie. Hansel has a lot of like hippie style outfits that he wears throughout the movie. But specifically, I'm looking for his red, white, and blue poppin' and lockin' outfit. See if I can find it. Otherwise, if I'm having trouble finding that, or if I may decide I'm going to do one of his other outfits, but it's the one I want because it specifically has the yo-yo. Let's see. Poppin' and lockin'. No. Let's try the Zoolander Hansel. Let's try Hansel Taste My Pain. Right? I'm not seeing it. Yeah. He's fighting the evil DJ. There's gotta be screenshots of evil DJ. Okay, it's the Evil DJ booth. Still, I've got decent shots of the Evil DJ, so that's good news for that when I get to that part. I don't have... What I don't have... Oh, wait. Okay, so Hansel has... I may have to just watch the scene. Alright. I'm gonna watch it on my phone, I guess. We'll watch it on my phone so I can try to get Hansel's outfit. It's definitely like America themed. So let's see. Zoolander, Hansel, uh, alright. You guys are gonna have to bear with me for a minute while I watch some Zoolander.
Shut up! Enough already, Ballstein! Who cares about Derek Zoolander anyway? The man has only one look, for Christ's sake! Blue Steel? Ferrari? Latigra? They're the same face! Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills! I invented the piano key necktie! I invented it! What have you done, Derek? Nothing! You've done nothing! Nothing! And I will be a monkey's uncle if I have you ruin this.
Wait, there was a picture of Todd.
What have you done,
Okay, so
Derek?
Todd has a different...
Nothing! You've done nothing! Nothing! And I will be a monkey's uncle if I have you ruin.
Alright. Hansel, Evil DJ. Let's see if it shows up. Alright. Okay. Sorry for...
It's relax.
I'm fine. I've done this 1,000 times.
It's relax. Oh. Alright. So I'm gonna have to do the Evil DJ's outfit. Alright. Sorry, I'm at the... That's a lot of freehand to do that outfit. But let's keep... Yeah, that's a lot of freehand. I don't know, man. And it's a wrong style shirt. Well, it's not.
He's so hot right now.
Yeah, that's pretty complicated outfit. All right, let's go back to let's look at some online Hansel. When I pull up Zoolander Hansel, the most popular image is of the sort of open purple shirt, like the hippie shirt that he wears, which is not, I mean, it's just a striped purple and pink shirt. The Hansel costume has that with a jacket. So it's the purple. I could put him in, yeah, but it just doesn't look as good if it's in like a brown jacket. Let's see, what else do I have? He has like a blue shirt. I think I want to do the purple and pink stripe. Purple and pink stripes. That's probably what I want to do here. So I should probably paint the whole thing like pink and then paint purple stripes into the shirt. Seems like that's the best thing to do. If I'm going to do that route, and it looks like that's the easiest thing to do. Otherwise, I could do the red, white, and blue shirt, and I would have to freehand a couple of stars. Also, not the worst idea. Oh, man. So I would do stripes. That's a pretty complicated pattern, though. Okay. Okay. Here, let's do this. Let's paint the pink on. Or, third option, I could do blue. I could do his blue shirt. And he's got like a blue shirt with like a snakeskin pattern on it. Which isn't the worst photo. Hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, it's like a blue shirt with like paisley snakeskin pattern on it. I could totally do that. Could totally do that. Let's do that. That seems deep. Well, then I would have to do a snakeskin pants. So let's not do that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it looks like maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's do it. Let's just do the blue shirt with the yeah. All right. See if I have a good blue I can use here to set the tone on Hansel's shirt. Not really finding the bright blue that I want. Hold on, I'm not giving up so easily. Here we go. We want magic blue for this, so we're gonna paint the shirt magic blue, and then we'll kind of embellish it with like purple, and we'll make it. He'll definitely be wearing like some sort of hippie style shirt, right? Okay, so we're gonna give it that. Looks decent so far. Well, we'll let this blue dry, and then I'm gonna swap over to Katinka here. But he's gonna have a matching yo-yo. But yeah, to me, this should look pretty convincing as Hansel. In fact, we'll do red. We're going to do a red yo-yo. Okay. So it'll be red with some white in it. I need blood red for this. Whoa. Alright, so I'll paint that part of the yo-yo red, right? So you can definitely tell, okay, it's a yo-yo. There you go. Alright. We're going to quickly, kind of briefly move over to a couple of the other minis that I'm painting right now. We're going to switch to Grim Black, because I need to get, we're going to do Katinka here. And her hair is, as you know, Katinka Bagovinana has jet black hair. And she has this sort of page boy haircut that she has with the bangs that go across her forehead just like that. Now that is actually a night model's head I have on here, and I sculpted this hairstyle specifically for Katinka. So if you could figure out who this head belongs to in the night models range, you get massive, massive respect points from me. Okay. I think a lot of people will know where the body is from, but they won't know where the head is from. Right? Okay. So we got Katinka here. Okay. And then while I've got the black out, I'm going to do Todd's pants. For those of you who know who Todd is. Now I could do black. I could do a black shirt for Todd also, but I think what I'd rather do is give Todd the original outfit he has on when you first see him with holding Mugatu's poodle. Right, so Todd has black. He has black pants on and a very tight white shirt. So we're gonna simulate that this by literally just leaving that midsection white, and we'll shade that a little bit. I'll show you what we're gonna do there. But that will give you the impression of Todd's outfit. Okay. There we go. Cool. So there's that. We'll work on the belt buckle and stuff in a little bit. But yeah, maybe a little bit stronger Todd than we might be used to. But Todd, nonetheless, Todd. Okay, now let's go ahead and what do I do with that red? Let's start working on Katinka's dress. So I know this is the dress that Katinka wears to the award ceremony at the beginning of the movie. Right, so it's red. I don't know if she wears like some sort of like leopard stole. Who does Todd proxy as? All right, hold on one sec. Let's get this red down. We did get a little ambitious with our proxies here. But I gotta do Katinka here. But I think you will recognize her body, but her head is also a Night model's head too. That's the tricky part, figuring out where did I get her head. I did sculpt her hair, which makes it almost impossible for you to figure out where I got her head from. This must, yeah, hey Shadowcat, yes, this is from Batman. This is the Blackfire crew, but I'm doing some conversion work on it so that it fits my theme, my Zoolander derelict theme. Okay, so looks like we're pretty good there. On Katinka, yeah, Court of Owls, yes, this is Lady of the Court. So hey, she's no longer a legal model, so let's use the body, right? All right. Anyway, um, yeah, Todd. Okay, so Todd was tough because I had to take this cat and let me see if I can. I might have to. It's impossible to see without me shading it. So let's shade. Let's shade some of this stuff. First, I gotta shade his shirt. So Todd's a little more ripped than usual. I'll give him that. Right, Todd's been hitting the gym since he's joined the derelict crew. Right, so you can tell he is a prisoner. He's one of the Arkham prisoner models, as they're also no longer legal. Let's just use the stuff that's not legal anymore to make the cool conversion stuff. Okay. I'm going to have to go back and highlight this shirt, make it look believable as a t-shirt. And then the poodle, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to really dilute down this just to and I have to differentiate it from the rest of Todd. Well, kind of not really. I probably screwed up there a little bit. It should be the poodle should actually have that same kind of gray body because it's a shaved poodle, right? So it's gonna have going to have a gray body like that, and it'll have gray limbs like this. Okay. Not the best poodle, but I did sculpt it from being a cat into being a dog. All right? So we're going to cut me a little slack, cuz I literally had to sculpt a cat into a dog. And you'll see it's even worse on these. Let me show you what these look like. And I'll just hit him with this. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, I guess. This one doesn't look that bad. So instead of cat markers, Todd is going to be the underworlder cat lady, but Todd, the poodle handler. So Todd is going to put down poodle markers to act as cat markers in the game. And they're just cat markers that I converted to look like poodles. I'm not saying I did the best job in the world, but I think once the people who know Zoolander and get the references will appreciate that the cats are now poodles. All right. Are these okay? No, I have to. I still have to share this all with Lance. I have to share the entire crew with him so that he knows what's going on. I think Todd may be the most controversial of the conversions, but I'll explain to him that Todd, I actually didn't have the pieces for the cat lady model, so I just improvised and I came up with Todd. I mean, he's pretty ripped Todd. Now, I think these are okay on the basis that they're all the conversions are night models, with the exception of the DJ booth, but that's a marker. So I don't think there's any rules about converting a marker. Likewise with the poodle markers, it doesn't matter that much. They're poodles. It's not the end of the world, right? And then I have, so here's Hansel. You can see we gave Ratface a hair. We gave him Hansel's hairdo. So, and he's, Owen Wilson does have a funky nose. It's not quite. Owen Wilson isn't quite this ugly, but yeah, Hansel does have he does have this blue shirt, but we're going to I'm going to paint the patterns back into this shirt. Yeah. So and then so looking at the Hansel stuff, it should be some sort of hippie, like diamondback type pattern, and I'll go ahead and start working on that. So yeah, I think most of these conversions are fine. Todd is probably the most controversial one. But I mean, it's Todd. Do you not know that a foamy latte makes me bloated and gassy? Alright, So we're going to go with this warm gray. I actually need a sharper point. I need a more precision brush to do this level of freehand. That's too precision. No. Not you. No. I mean, I could do that one. Could do this one. Have you been taking some new shit? No. No. This is... Why? I don't know. I saw a crew full of bums, and the first thing that came to my mind was Derelict from Zoolander. And this should be the Derelict crew. Alright. So let's... You know what I could even do is I could do this like his red, white, and blue outfit. Which I still kind of like. It's just a lot of freehand. Still kind of like that idea. I don't know. I think I'm going to try it. I think that's the one that fits, that suits me the best, is to do the red, white, and blue outfit. So we're going to do, right? If we're going to do Hansel, let's do Hansel. Specifically from the scene at the end of the movie where he's wearing a red, white, and blue type outfit. Again, I'm pretty excited for this. I think this is gonna look, this should look pretty good once all is said and done. I realize you guys haven't seen Mugatu or yes, you guys haven't seen my other. You haven't seen Mugatu or Derek on stream here. But the locals have seen those guys. Okay. That's gonna go like that, right? I mean, it's not the weirdest idea, honestly. It just happens to be a good one, if you ask me. It's a good idea. Make Mugatu Zoolander. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be much better. Okay. Now the part that's gonna kind of suck a lot, which is freehanding a couple of stars on this shirt. That's, oh, did I get anything meaningful? No, I didn't. Okay, good. And suddenly this tip sucks. Let's go back to a different brush. That tip did not last very long. All right. Okay. Pretty great. Maybe I just do one star. instead of 2. Maybe. Let's see how hard it is to do a star. There's just a lot of wrinkles on this stuff. Makes it difficult. Okay, it's not the worst star I've made. Definitely not the worst star I've done. Definitely also not the best star I've done. Okay. We'll clean that up. We'll clean it up. Alright. Let's do this. So he'll have 2 stars. Just like he does in the movie. Okay. Good? Good. Still need to do the last leg of that star. Like that. And then what I'm going to do, now what I need to do is go back and hit this with white. Okay. First thing before, while that's drying though, let's go ahead and let's paint the, oh, that's too dark. Poodle's too dark. Okay. Alright. Anybody else need this white? Oh, maybe not. Let's do this on Katinka. Katinka did not have a fur in her red outfit at the beginning of the movie, so that's kind of a bummer. But I can probably still make it kind of convincing that this is in fact Katinka. Okay. All right. Let me get back to her in a second. Okay. Let's go back to this guy. We're now looking for a white highlight coat. Right, because I mean, do you not agree that this is a great idea for a crew? I think it's just one movie reference for the entire crew. Why not? There's a way I could do the spilt latte uh, on Todd's face. I would try to figure out how to do that. I don't think there's a way I could do that to make it and still make it look like, look realistic. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Ah, man. Okay. It's, so it's pretty good. Right, we get the stars on here. Now we got to paint the stripes in. And I'm also going to correct this corner of the star that got a little out of hand. Right, so we're gonna clean that up. There we go. So now you can still see the star there, which is good. It's not the cleanest freehand, I will definitely tell you that. But you can kind of get like, oh, okay, it's a star. That's what we're going for, right? Okay. Pretty cool. Now let's do, so we're gonna do the stripes on the side with the white. This is a little difficult. Because I am doing this with speed paint, which can run if you don't treat it with the respect it deserves. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so you get some stripes there. Let's do, I think the way to do this is just do red back here. So now it's definitely looking more like a, right, like that Tommy Hilfiger outfit that he has. And what I'm gonna do is I'll leave that part of the sleeve as white. Alright, so now you got stripes, you got stars. Let's do the other part of the, let's do this whole sleeve as blue. What I can even do is do the front part of it blue, like that, and then do the cap of the sleeve as red. Right? Now you really do have like the whole okay. I do think Hansel's looking pretty good. I think Hansel's looking pretty convincing as Hansel. He's got the Taste My Pain Bitch yo-yo. I think that's pretty cool. And then let's do, oops. let's continue on with the stripes down the backside. Oh. All right. You guys are still on board for the ride. Here we go. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I think Hansel looks correct. All right. Yeah, Hansel looks good. Hansel. So hot right now, Hansel. Okay. So we got Hansel underway. Let's go on with Katinka here. I'm not sure. I feel like Katinka should have a little bit of red over her eyes, like red eyeliner. To really get that point across that this is in fact Katinka. There we go, just a little. Does not need much. You have to be looking awful close to pick it up. But what I don't want is I don't want her to look like she has red makeup on from like miles away. But yeah, if you're looking close enough, you can see she's got some red over her eyes like that. And then let's, I don't know, let's give her, do I need to, looks like I've got some red bleed here on the fur. So let's clean that up. Cool. I just don't want this red to kind of take away from uh, from the overall idea here, which is this should be Katinka. Hair didn't come out as perfectly geometric as I was hoping. But I think when you see the rest of the crew, it will make up for models like this not quite being, what you might expect. Okay. All right. So we'll get back to Katinka here in just a minute. Actually, let's undercoat her gun while we're here. She does. The gun she got in this case is a much bigger gun than she has in the movie. It's a could be like a CZ or a Beretta. I mean, at that size, it could be a Desert Eagle, but yeah, it's a big gun. Wondering, should I? Hmm. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the model though. So with that undercoat down, I can redo the white. And I'll put a few spots on this stole. So Katinka's gonna replace the young woman. I'm just gonna basically just swap out one for one. This whole model is gonna replace one that's the one that's standing on the thing. And yeah, it's a pretty simple, straightforward swap. Again, not. I would be surprised if there is any sort of objection, because you can even tell for this particular model, you can tell by looking at the base, like, oh, okay, that's actually, and it's it's a woman, it's a young woman model. So I just don't think this particular I don't think this particular change is going to be all that controversial. Except I will admit, it looks like this does actually have to go back to being white in color, right there. Just kind of a bummer, just based on how that comes back around that way. It's going to have to be that white color, which I think takes away a little bit from the effect of this being Katinka. But we're gonna stipple in tiny little black spots. Still looks like Katinka to me. One thing I could do to help reinforce that would be to use a gloss black on the hair. Really kind of convey that plastic look that Katinka has. Right? Okay. So I got some detail, some finer detail on the stole here. Okay. Okay. Let's paint in. Todd needs some eyes, so let's paint in some eyes for Todd. And the poodle needs eyes too. And a nose. Todd also has a very thin amount of hair on his head. Oh man. Painting the little eyes on the poodles is going to be rough. We'll just do our best. It's not bad. It's not bad. This thing looks more like a cat every time I look at it. Whoa. Yes, it does still look like a cat. Don't. At this point, I'm just kind of resigned. It was so hard to sculpt a little extra snout that I'm just gonna be happy with that. I had to put tufts of hair on these and sculpt the snout. Okay, that was not easy to do. But I thought the fallback would be I would just um, I would just print out photos of a poodle, like a poodle's face, and just glue them onto some suspect markers. But this is also quite good. So, all right. Uh, continue with Todd. Todd has very tiny little. He has tiny little eyes, which is not accurate. In the movie, Todd always looks scared and surprised in the movie. So I'm gonna go just a hair bigger than I know I'm allowed to go. On the eyes. And I may have to stipple. In his hair. Todd does have a very, very thin amount of hair on his head. But yeah, this is super ripped Todd, as you can see. Yeah, there's no way to not make this guy look tough. He just looks tough. Yeah, he just looks tough. He doesn't. He didn't look much like Todd, if I'm being honest here. I'll stipple in a little bit of hair. Yes, Jacoby. Todd has a big old 5 head. Right, so I'm not going to go terribly low with that. There we go. It's looking better. It's looking better. Still some work to do here on Todd. But he's looking okay. Let's get so his basing has to match the rest of the cruise. So it's just I hope yeah, it's this like sandy color. All right, let's let that dry. I don't know. Todd looks okay. He just looks like war-torn Todd. He's just stronger than Todd should really be. That's going to be the only complaint, is that this guy looks like if somebody threw a latte in his face, he wouldn't whimper. He would probably knock the dude's head off, right? All right, let's let that dry. Wondering on these. I think what I want to do here is I'm going to paint these body parts kind of this warm gray color so that you can tell. I'm trying to further convince you, no, this is no way this is a cat. This is a poodle. No, it didn't help that I didn't even put a tuft on the end of the tail. I don't know. Maybe you think it's a poodle? I don't think anyone's gonna care that much. But yeah, he has that dumb groom job like the poodle has in the movie. Right? That actually looks, this one kind of looks like a poodle to me. That one kind of looks like a poodle. This one looks like a cat with cancer. This one does not look much like a poodle. Alright, so here we go. Cool. Alright. Yeah, let's get the black around the bases. So you can see what these poodles look like. Because right now, you can't see much with the, right? You can't see much with the white on white. But, let's provide some contrast here on the spacing. So you can see what these poodle markers look like. There we go. I like that. So really, the main thing that's left from a painting perspective on this crew is I have to paint the evil DJ. I don't know if I'm going to add anything to Jake's hair to help convince you that he is the evil DJ. It's a little tough given it's like having to do Rastafari style dreadlocks. That's a lot of precision work. Might be worth it though. If you see the whole crew together, might be worth it just to have the little extra touches in there, like the extra snouts on these to make them look like poodles. And the cat with cancer. He got this one looks like a poodle to me. Or actually, that one looks more like a uh, like a like a terrier. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. Starting to feel pretty excited to see this crew start to come together like that. Let that dry. Yeah, maybe we do give her the full black hair, the full jet black hair. It was not easy to sculpt her hair. But yeah, I'll take her to LVO like this and we'll see. Can anyone figure out who she is supposed, where I got the head from? Because the face is pretty distinctive, but I just don't know who is familiar with the faces like that to be able to say, okay. Um, and forget the fact that there's actually chains on these pants. This is Todd we're talking about here. Okay. Okay. Let's I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight, guys. We've been painting for about an hour. Pretty productive hour considering we got pretty much what we wanted to get done for the night. Up next is I'll be able to queue up the evil DJ. Yeah, Todd being the most controversial. It was hard enough to just find a ball mini and then convert it so that it's holding a poodle. That was hard enough. I don't know. I think you should let it slide. I didn't have the pieces for the cat woman, so the cat lady. So that's who he's standing in for. But yeah, the rest of these. Hansel looks pretty cool. It's the Taste My Pain Hansel. And then So Hot Right Now. And then Katinka. once Katinka gets put on the base, I think she's going to look fantastic. So, anyways, that is going to do it for our stream tonight, guys. So, I know there wasn't much conversation. I think most people were just maybe trying to figure out what these pieces were. So, anyway, that's going to do it for our stream. I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a good night, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.